Today we will discuss about MCQ for Engineering Graphics and Design Part 8, and it is specially from AutoCAD. So welcome to my YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Management. So already we have discussed up to the 70 questions in the previous videos of Part 1 to 7. So now let's start from the question number 71. The command which works on two lines or a single polyline to create a bevel edge is option chamfer, fillet, stretch, trim. So first I am going to show you one image. Here you can see the command chamfer, and symbol itself indicate it creates the bevel edge, and so that you will get like that bevel edge. So here the right answer is A. Next, how many points do you need to define for the rectangle command? Option 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I am going to show one image. This is the symbol for the rectangle command, and command symbol itself indicate there are the 2 points required to define a rectangle. Here you can see 1 and 2. This command will ask you specify the first corner point and specify the second corner point, and so that you will get the rectangle. So for the rectangle command 2 points need to define. So B is the right answer. Next, fillet command can be used to obtain option sharp corners, round corners, both of the above, none of the above. So consider the image for the fillet. Before fillet, the figure is like that, and if I want to apply the fillet over here between these two edges, then I will get this round corner, and that depends on the radius. But it doesn't mean it will give you always round corners. I am going to show you one more image. If I want to get the round corners between these two lines, then I will get like that. I am going to show one more image. Here you can understand, if there are the two lines, and if I apply the fillet command between these two edges, then I will get this round corners. With the help of the chamfered command, then it will be like that. And I will get the fillet command between these two lines by 0 radius, then I will get the sharp corners. Here I have written lines filleted with 0 radius. It means with the fillet command I will get the round corners or sharp corners. That means A and B both are the right answer. So I can say C, both of the above is the right answer. Next, a polar array creates new objects. Option in a grid pattern, in a circular pattern, in a straight line, all of the above. So consider the figure. This is a figure number 1 where object is already you have. Now if I want to create it in the form of circular, then I have to use the polar array. So multi-copied of the same object in circular pattern. So B is the right answer. Next, in AutoCAD, a circle can be drawn by following commands. Option center radius, center diameter, 3 points, all of the above. So in the question, circle can be drawn by which option? So I am going to show you one image. Here you can see this is the draw toolbar where circle having all these options. Center radius, then center diameter, then 3 points. That means all of the above is the right answer. So D is the right answer in this question. Next, in AutoCAD, which command is used to round the corners of a rectangle? Option break, round, chamfer, fillet. So consider the figure. Before fillet, after fillet. So here you can understand with the help of the fillet command, you will get the round corner. So D is the right answer. Next, in AutoCAD, by which command you can select the object, number of rows and number of columns? Option: mirror, offset, rectangular array, polar array. So consider the figure. So in the array command, there are the two options, rectangular array, polar array. So if I select the rectangular array, then it will ask you number of rows, number of columns and objects. So here, according to our description, object, number of rows and number of columns, and so that your answer is what? Rectangular array. So here C is the right answer. Next, to obtain parallel lines, concentric circles and parallel curves, blank is used. Options: array, fillet, copy, offset. So consider the figure. So here, with the help of the offset command, I can get the parallel lines, I can get the concentric circles, I can get the parallel arcs. So here you can see, to obtain parallel lines, to obtain concentric circles, to obtain parallel curves, offset command is used, and so D is the right answer. And this is the symbol. So here correct answer is D. Next, to call the line from the command line, the following abbreviation can be entered. Option: L, LI, LIN, all of the above. So I am going to show you one image. This is actually command prompt, or you can say command line toolbar. And if I type over here L, then automatically your line command will be executed. So for the line command, short form is L. So A is the right answer. Next, the commands like erase, copy, mirror, trim, extend, break, etc. belongs to which toolbar? Options: layer, style, modified, draw. So I am going to show you the image. Here you can see in modified toolbar having number of options. So here you can see in the modified toolbar, erase, copy, mirror, trim, extend, break. So these all commands that is in modified toolbar. So over here C is the right answer. So keep in mind that in the examination, the commands is not always these only in the sequence, but it can be from this modified toolbar. So you have to remember all the commands in the modified toolbar. So C is the right answer. Next, what you cannot create from the command offset? Options: vertical straight, concentric circles, 3 parallel lines, parallel arcs. So consider the figure. So with the help of the offset command, I can draw the concentric circle, I can draw the parallel lines, I can draw the parallel arcs. Only I can't do, with the help of the offset command, vertical straight line. So over here, I cannot create by the offset command vertical straight line. So A is the right answer. And this is the symbol of the offset command, and that you can see over here. Next, the commands like line, polygon, arc, etc. belongs to which toolbar? Options: layer, style, modified, draw. So I am going to show you one image for the draw toolbar. So here you can see in the draw toolbar, line, polygon, arc, etc. in the draw toolbar. But you have to remember all these options in the draw toolbar. In the examination, the option can be changed. So you need to remember these all options in the draw toolbar. So draw toolbar is generally used for the 2D drawings and for the 3D drawings also. So here D is the right answer. Next, these options allows the user to pick up the points very accurately with respect to drawing displayed. Options: OSnap, TabSurf, Snap, Grid. So I am going to show you one image. Particularly that image is for the OSnap. So with the help of the OSnap, you can select the end points of the drawing, midpoint, center of the circle, geometric center, node. So everything you can do easily with the help of the OSnap. So with the OSnap, you can select the points very accurately from the drawing. So A is the right answer. So thanks my dear friends. Press the like button to appreciate this video.